what's up, people? I didn't even hold on. I didn't even got. There we go. There's Dave. Yo, 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 yo.
I don't even see you, bro.
Oh, I got you. Hold on.
All right, you're good though.
I got you.
But
Yeah, I got you right here.
all right,
There we go.
there you
All
go.
right, little technical difficulties. People, I apologize. I had a function I needed to go to, so we're a little behind. So I apologize. And just for future reference, I might be pushing the show back till 9 o'clock
9 o'clock.
for the next
Yeah.
couple Mondays. Um,
Hey, that was the original time
it
anyway.
was the original
So it's not
time.
it's not really a. If you've been here long enough, 9 p.m. was a normal start.
That's a
So
fact.
so we're just gonna move it back to our regularly scheduled time.
That's a
That's how
fact.
I'm rolling with it.
Y'all got a couple bonus minutes. We gave y'all the bonus 30 every week, but that's cool. That's it's all good. So my bad. I apologize. I probably should have sent something out, but I thought I was gonna be home in time. Just didn't happen. So probably gonna push it back. So it's all good. Dave, what's good? How was your weekend, bro?
Man, I actually had to work this weekend, man.
That's crazy. That's
It's
crazy.
been that type of week. So nah, but overall it was straight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I might not be here to full ride for this one.
Yeah, nah, it's cool. Dave,
I actually, I know there's a perception about federal service, but I want to let you guys know we do have deadlines, and when they come, they come, and that's why I gotta hit this week.
yeah. So
So I'll
Dave
let you
might
know.
have to make an early exit due to some obligations, but it's all good. It's all good. I got Dave didn't watch the combine anyway, so he won't help. He won't help no way. So it's all good.
No, I do have one quick comment about the combine,
Go ahead.
based on what I've seen, the
Go ahead.
minor things that I did see.
You can go ahead.
Simmons is the pick. Simmons is the pick if he's
Oh
there at
you
7.
oh you bugging. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Here you go. Here you go. All right. So yeah, nah, I don't think I did anything this weekend. Nah, I was chilling. Just chilling. I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. But nah, I mean that's it. Let's get into this content day because I know you got to go and there's a lot to talk about before we get into the combine. It was cool. Combine was dope. Couple different changes that they did this year. Before we get into that, we'll let's get it cracking. Let's try this out. All right, Dave. So I don't know if you know, but we hired a new guy. We hired a new
What's his
guy
name?
as an offensive assistant, DJ Mangus. Mangus. I don't know how the hell you say that.
Mangas, like
Whatever.
mangas,
Whatever,
like the
dude.
mangas. You remember the mangas?
No, I don't.
When that was a thing in like cats be out there playing the manga cards and all that other stuff. I think that's what they used to do. I never was in that lane. Like I wasn't like a manga card player type of guy. But
I,
LSU though,
yeah, so he had
William
yeah
and
he
Mary.
he has ties to Joe Brady. He worked with Joe Brady at LSU last year, and he goes back. I think he actually played, I think quarterback or something, while Joe Brady was there. So he's a young cat. He's gonna be offensive assistant, but he does have ties to Joe Brady. So you can kind of see what's going on here. People are bringing in their guys. They're bringing in their guys, Dave. Just more of the same. More of the same stuff.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, nah, that's it. So
The club continues, bro.
yeah, nah, I mean, it's more of the same. And I got some other news note nuggets about connections, which we'll talk about in a second. Um, but Dave,
Yeah, I think Rule did coach at William and Mary. I don't think he was a head coach, but I don't know if he was assistant.
no, I don't know about that. I don't know. I thought he
Yeah, I
was.
gotta check.
I don't know. I got to check that too. I don't know about that.
I'm gonna check
But I
on
know
that.
Joe Brady. He has the ties to Joe Brady directly because he was with them in the national championship year. So all right, that being said, let's move on from that. Just wanted to throw that out there. It's a little tidbit, a little bonus stat for you. All right, so moving on. All right, Dave, here we go. Let's get into the T. All right, so your boy James Bradbury, Dave. Your boy James Bradbury wants the bag. Okay, he wants the bag, Dave. 15
Bags bag.
bags. He wants the bags, Dave. $15 million a year. That's what he wants. And the Panthers said, nah, bruh, we good. And looks like he's gonna test out free agency. Okay. Um, listen, we kind of knew it was gonna come to that. But Dave, what are your thoughts on James Bradbury wanting the bag? He wants the money, dog. Show him the money, B.
He gonna get it too.
Think so?
Oh yeah.
15 million? You
What
think
other
somebody?
what other corners are available right now free agency? He's
Uh,
probably one of the top options.
he's probably top options for what? Talent wise, he's not. I can tell you that. Especially,
Age, first non-rookie contract. He's probably the top guy.
nah, doubt it. Doubt it, Dave.
He getting it, dude. He about to get the bags. It's plural. He about to get all the
I don't
bags.
think he's gonna get paid as much as he thinks. I think obviously he's gonna test the market, but and do his thing. But I don't think he's gonna get the bag. Just to give you some context here, so Byron Jones rated as the highest graded cornerback, and Byron Jones cornerback. Excuse me, I don't know if I said quarterback. Um, but he's the highest graded free agent cornerback available, and he's 27. Byron Jones is. So as far as youth,
Okay.
he's probably got you, and he's a little bit better statistically. Okay. Um,
Okay.
next to him
So
statistically,
then fine. Bradbury will get 15. Byron gets 16. It's the new
I'm just
market, man.
I'm just telling you. I'm just giving you the stats. You can do with them as you may. But I'm just
Folks
giving.
said yo Rex out here talking about he'll offer Bradbury 14. Y'all ain't gonna agree to that.
Nah, bro. I'm good. You got better
So
options. You can get something better in the draft. Number one. Um, and I'm cool. I'm cool. And plus, we don't even know if he fits what Phil Snow wants to do. We don't even know what kind of system. Maybe his system doesn't lend to what Bradbury's good at. We don't know. We don't
is the
know.
tag still available or
No,
the deadline hasn't hit?
the tag is still available, and we ain't tagging him, B. Letting him walk. I think the right thing to do. You can't listen, Dave. We talked about this a long time ago. We said it was gonna be
We said
Shaq. We said it was gonna be
yeah,
Shaq or
we
Bradbury.
already paid Chad.
Exactly, and that's what we
Yeah,
said a long time ago. So that's it. Like the decision was made a long time ago.
15 mil. This man is about to get this bag, yo.
So
He
just
getting it, or he's gonna get real close.
he's gonna get paid, but I don't think he's gonna get that. Just to give you some more options, Dave. Chris Harris Jr., who was 30 years old, he was second in as far as Pro Football Focus grade, behind second behind Byron Jones. He's 30 years old. Logan Ryan is behind Chris Harris. He's 29. And then you got Trey Waynes, who I would take all these guys above Bradbury. I'm just gonna be 100. And it's not like Bradbury might be a little bit younger, um, but these guys they rate better than Bradbury. Just a fact. 27 years old for Trey Waynes. So I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Let me see
Well,
how old Bradbury is.
we'll get the
Okay,
bag,
Bradbury's
bro.
a year younger, 26. Bradbury's 26. So
Get the bag, bro.
he's
He
gonna
got
get paid.
this is his big payday.
This
He's
is
gonna
his
get
big
it.
payday. I agree with you. I'm not arguing with you there. This is his big payday. This is his big
I
payday. So
mean,
I'm not
yeah, we're
arguing
not
with
gonna
you.
listen. If we pay him that, Herney ain't learned anything. Period. My opinion. I don't anticipate it, and he's gonna get his money somewhere else. Somebody's look. He only needs one team. He only needs one team to agree to 15 mil a year, and he'll find one team to do it. Cause he's bag hunting. He ain't about the ring. He's trying to get his bag.
As all football players should be. You got a certain window you need to get. The most money he's ever gonna make his lifetime is gonna be in this window. So I don't blame him for going to get the bag. All players should. But I'm just saying, we don't. Again, you guys keep saying that Bradbury is this great. Oh, he covered. Okay, that was great under Rivera. Go let him be with
Yeah,
Rivera. We don't even know. We don't even know
yeah. He
what
could.
our system is gonna.
Yo, Washington could break him off. I could see that. They just cut Josh Norman. Washington could break him off.
Fam,
Legitimately could break him off.
Okay, he's covering tougher wide receivers. Okay, I give you that. But listen, we don't know what the system is gonna be. What if our system is just a man to man scheme? You gonna want this man to play man to man every like we play a zone most of the time. So what do y'all want him to do? What if our scheme doesn't lend to what he does? That's just facts. We don't know, and that's just me
We
speculating.
have no idea.
We have no clue. And 15 million
We
is
can't.
listen, 15 million does not jive with what we need to do moving forward. We only have like 40, 30 something million in cap space. Y'all want to give this dude 15 million of that? No, come on, man. Nah, it's just nah. I'm cool. And listen, I'm not saying Bradbury should not get the bag. He should absolutely get the bag from somebody else. This just doesn't fit with what we need to do. That's just facts. So I'm
Oh,
just
he's
saying,
getting the bag.
he's gonna get paid. Maybe he gets paid. I just don't need to be us. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he's
All right.
absolutely getting that bag, yo.
Hey, listen, y'all. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. All right. So that's Bradbury. Dave, you got anything else on Bradbury?
Nah, I'm good.
All right. So Dave says pay Bradbury. I say don't
No, I did
pay.
not. I said,
Dave wants to.
I did not say pay him. I said he's going to get his bag. It
Dave.
ain't gonna be here. I
Dave
did
said.
not say pay him. Don't be out here because I'm about to do a short episode. You out here shifting my narratives. No, do not do that. No.
Dave wants to pay Bradbury. I'm cool. Just
Nah.
for the record.
No, I said Washington's about to pay him, and that's what's gonna happen. Rivera about to get his riverboat on and pay this man 15 mil, and then you're gonna find out that he lost. It's like a 4th and 1, and you got Cam Newton, and you decide to run over McCaffrey on the end.
That's what I heard, Dave.
So no.
I heard
Nah,
that's what I heard. I heard you wanted to pay him.
Check the tape.
Yo, that's funny. All right, moving on. All right, looks like Dante Poe is about to be canceled in these streets. Okay, listen, no surprise here. We all said it weeks ago that we should not exercise this option, and it looks like that's going to be the case. And if we cut him or let him walk, that's going to be $9 million saved towards the cap. So this was an obvious move here. Nothing, no surprises here, Dave. You got any thoughts on Dante Poe? And listen, real quick, my fault. I asked you, and then I took your shine. My bad. But real quick, listen. I do think Dante Poe played much better last year. Unfortunately, he never lived up to the contract, and that's just what it boils down to. He got over, yeah. So I mean, he did play much better. His first year, he was hot trash, hot garbage. Okay, garbage. Next year, this past year, he played much better until he got hurt, and that's just what it is. And now he's just gonna be way overpaid. So I'm not mad at the Poe. I'm not mad at Poe. It is what it is. He was just an easy cut for cap savings. Go ahead, Dave. My fault.
No, you good, man. Like, listen, man. The Poe Berry biscuits didn't go down like we thought it was gonna go. It didn't work out. We paid him a lot of money. He didn't perform. He has to go, and that's fine. But now, see, I tell you how much I've been busy with work. Didn't even notice this. I knew about Bradbury. Didn't notice this. And I'll tell you what, man. This is damn near confirming Derrick Brown's going to be it at 7.
Dave, hold up, Dave. You went from Simmons being the pick to now Derrick Brown being the pick.
I didn't realize they were about to freaking let Poe out the paint.
Come
I didn't
on,
know that
Dave.
Poe out the paint was going to be a thing.
Dang, you flip flop McGee quicker than I don't know what, Dave.
Listen, man, let me flip flop. Listen, it is combine time. We trying to figure this out. We got to figure out how these mocks be looking. Simmons might not even be there at 7, so we got to figure out how these mocks is popping.
Somebody gonna get off on Simmons, excuse me. We'll talk about Derrick Brown later in the show. Dave, since you didn't watch the combine, you don't know what's going on, so it's okay. I got your back,
I'm trash right now.
I got
and it's fine.
They said you drunk, Dave.
It's fine.
Okay, they said you drunk. This is what Dave wanted to sign Bradbury. It was Simmons was the pick, and now Derrick Brown's the pick. Which one is it, Dave? Come on, man.
I said Bradbury's gonna get his bag. It's just not gonna be from us. I thought Simmons was gonna be the pick. Looking at the numbers.
It's not what I heard.
And then with Poe Berry with both Poe Jangles getting closed.
Poe Jangles.
we probably need to go to rethink that Simmons take I had. We need what can Brown do for you at this point?
Yo, that's funny.
Get this UPS popping.
Poe Jangles is funny. I don't think I heard of Poe Berry biscuits. I never heard of Poe Jangles. Yo, that's funny. That's funny. All right. So yeah, Poe's out of here. Moving on, Dave. All right. So maybe since you ain't been paying attention, Dave, have you heard that we are shopping Trey Turner? Have you heard that?
I heard about that.
Okay.
I did see that.
Okay. So we are officially shopping Trey Turner. And listen, nobody's safe. Okay. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. I think it should be this way. And listen, that O-line was trash. And listen, I know people are going to throw up, 3-4 time Pro Bowler, whatever he was. But listen,
He didn't play that well last year.
Listen, you
Nobody's been
got
talking about it.
listen, you got to that's true, but he still made the Pro Bowl. But you got to strike while the iron is hot. You got to strike while the iron is hot. Listen, I don't think we're gonna get as much as we're not gonna get as much in return as uneducated Panthers fans think we are. Um, but I think you do need to trade. And listen, we need picks. The bottom line is when you're going through a rebuild, you need picks, okay? And that's just what it is, okay? We need picks. And listen, this is a future move, okay? Let me tell you why. This move right now, okay, you looking at next year, this move only saves us 3 million, okay? But Dave, that's not where it hits, Dave. 2021, $15 million saved in cap space. 15, bro. $15 million. This is preventing a Bradbury situation. This is preventing exactly what we're going through with Bradbury. You got to get rid of him while you can, because if you wait too late, you're not going to get nothing in return, and then you're stuck letting somebody walk for free. Okay. The dead money doesn't matter. The dead money. Okay. Everybody bringing up the dead money. That's irrelevant. Let me ask you this: how well do you think we're going to play next year? If you
Cam,
the dead money only matters if this year if you think we're gonna be good, because it doesn't matter because all that money is gonna be hit this season. It's not gonna roll into next season. We're free and clear next season. That's why we're gonna have so much cap space. It's because there is no dead money. So the dead money is irrelevant in this case. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Okay, so don't talk about dead money because it doesn't matter unless you think we're gonna be really good and we needed that 9 million to attribute to something else, okay? And we're not trading um Bradbury. He's a free agent, which is even worse, right? We should have traded him.
we'll probably get a second or third round. We'll get a third round comp pick out of the Bradbury
So
pickup.
yeah, I think so. No, I heard that they were floating C-Mac too. Yo, you have to float everybody. Nobody's safe. You have to see what you're gonna get. You have to. We need picks. Listen, you have a new regime. You need picks to make this thing work. Okay. Which brings me to my next point. Okay. This brings me to my next point, Dave. Did you hear the news, Dave? I know you're busy, but did you hear the news?
Tell me what the news is. I'll tell you if I heard it.
We are 100% committed to Cam Newton.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay. So, which begs the reason that you need even more picks, because now with this, and I'm still not sold on this, by the way. I'm still not sold
I
on
know
us
you feel a
being.
certain type of way about this.
No, I don't. I don't feel a certain type of way. I don't feel a type of way at all. Because listen, my thing is this: it doesn't make sense. You say that you're 100% committed to him, but the actions don't speak louder than your words, right? If you're 100% committed to the man, then give him his money. Ah, Dave, they not that committed, huh?
Aha.
They not that committed, are you? Pay the man if you committed.
Well, they've always said that they want to see how he plays in this upcoming season. So he wasn't going to get the bag until he can show that he's healthy. So that's called smart
Of
management.
course, of course it is. Of course it is. But you need to CYA. Okay, you should have kept with the same narrative that you kept. But see now, Dave, Cam Newton went on Instagram and said, "Hey, can I get some commitment? Can I get some effing commitment?" And then 2 hours later, Dave, Rule comes out with a press conference and says, "Oh yeah, I can't wait to coach Cam Newton. I can't wait to coach him." But you should have kept that same energy you had in the offseason when we need to see if he's healthy. Because that's true. You do need to see if he's healthy. You do need to see if he's healthy, and that's the same energy you should have had.
Yeah.
You should have kept that same energy. Now you trapped yourself in a box, and maybe they're posturing a little bit here, Dave. Maybe they're kind of trying to exude some confidence and still trade him because maybe he's Rule is saying technically that I want to coach the guy. I can't wait to coach the guy. But then he could use Hurney as a scapegoat. Well, Hurney decided to move on from him, and then I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, man. I'm
I still like I here's my thing about if you're gonna play Cam. If you play Cam and you trade away all his help, he's still gonna probably get 6 or 7 wins. Like, cause like it's gonna kind of be like what happened with Miami. The Dolphins traded everybody. They traded everybody, and we're all thinking they're gonna go 0-16, but all of a sudden, Flores is out here coaching his behind off trying to get these wins popping. So Cam ain't gonna be going out there trying to go 2-14. That ain't him.
Yeah.
That's not him. If he's healthy, he's gonna keep us in most of our games. Period.
Yeah, man. And I agree. I agree with Leandrew that yes, with Cam or Lee Andrew, excuse me. I agree that with Cam we not as bad as we seem. I agree with that with a healthy Cam
Yep.
Newton. With a healthy Cam Newton. If there's no healthy Cam Newton, we're gonna be a bad team. I agree.
Period.
But if Cam ain't healthy, then we are a bad team, and we are as bad as we seem. But I agree. We still need to upgrade, and that rebuild, even in the partial rebuild that we're in, if we keep Cam, you still need picks. You still need those picks. You still need picks, and that's why I get floating everybody. Nobody should be safe. Everybody should get floated.
Streets is watching, man.
So, but yeah, no, that's my thing. That's my thing. If Cam is healthy, then we good. If not, then it is what it is. Um, nobody, nobody's safe. I don't think anybody should be safe, Marcus.
And not
Nobody
a
should be
soul
safe.
should be safe.
CMC,
But
everybody
I think
you need picks.
the level of commitment they got to give to Cam, because I mean Cam's playing on this final year of his deal. Cam wants that bag, man. He's gonna get his bag, whether he gets it from us or somebody else. He's gonna get. He sees what the going rate is for quarterbacks right now. It sucks for him though, because there's a lockout, which I don't think is gonna happen. Then he ain't gonna be under no contract. Well, nobody's getting paid. There's a lockout, but he ain't gonna have no type of security blanket. So
Yeah, man.
hopefully, if all goes well,
I like the energy. I just wish they would have kept that same energy with Cam Newton too. Like I wish they would have said, "Hey, Cam is we're evaluating. We'll see what happens in March when he's supposed to be healthy." Because he's from what I understand, he's still supposed to be healthy by March. But now I think I'm reading in the chat that he had a procedure and now he's not gonna be ready till June. But he was supposed to be healthy by March.
yeah, because that was what they're gonna try to trade him. But now they gotta probably roll with him. They're not gonna trade him. I don't see them trading him once games start happening in preseason. I don't anticipate it at least. But this team has shocked me. I mean, we trade Kevin Benjamin in the middle of the season, so you never know.
I don't know, man. It takes a good draft. I think this draft is extremely critical. We can't be set back by any more bad drafts. So from this point on, if we're gonna be a good team, we gotta knock this draft out the park. Um, but now if we end up cutting everybody that needs to be cut, like I still think Gano should be cut. I still think Mike Davis should be cut. I think there's some other cuts that I think that if we make the proper cuts, we could be in the 50s, in the $50 million range, even with Cam. We can be in the $50 million range area. And if you save that money and then roll some over to next year, because it's no point, especially if Cam is gonna be banged up. There's no point in making no. There's probably a couple guys I would look at, maybe like a Vic Beasley or something like that. Get somebody that's young, that needs a change of scenery, something like that. But I'm not going to sign no big free agencies. There's no point this year. Save that for next year. No, you don't take that 50 million and pay Bradbury. That's not what you do. That's how you get set back. You don't need you. That's why you draft well. You draft well, and then look at next year. This season is a wash, man. This season is a wash unless Cam is healthy, which is not looking like that's gonna be the case. That's just me.
No, he'll be. I think he'll be ready.
That dude,
He wants to get paid.
if he's gonna, I agree. But if he's not, I think he if he's healthy, I think he's gonna get paid anywhere. Like it's just it's gonna look bad on our part because we lose all leverage at that point. Somebody's gonna pay him regardless. It's just we just lose leverage. Excuse me. Okay, so that's fake news. So fake news that Cam didn't go. That's what I saw that in the chat. My bad. I didn't know. So Cam is supposed to be ready by March. Okay, so he's supposed to be ready to go. And if that's the case and he's healthy, then we're gonna be straight. We'll see what happens though. We'll see what happens.
We could franchise him and trade him next year, but the problem is
We could. That's true. We could do that.
we could do it, but I don't know if a team's gonna be willing to give up what it takes if we franchise him. Because once
Franchising
you
trades are
franchise a
hard.
player for
Yeah, franchising
yeah,
trades are hard.
it's
But it's
hard.
possible. It is possible. That's a good point, Marcus. It is possible. We could do that. That is an option. It's absolutely an option. All right. So that's all I had. That's all I had with Cam. You got any more thoughts on Cam, Dave?
Nah, man, we committed.
I gotta grab my water. I had water. Shoot. Hold on, Dave. Hold it down real quick. I gotta grab my water.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up completely with the updated CBA, but it's looking like the players are about to freaking cave, yo.
What'd you say, Dave? My bad.
We're talking about the updated CBA and the players caving. Yeah, and I heard what Steve Smith said about DJ Moore.
I
He
did
called him.
hear
He
that.
wasn't. He said he wasn't a one, man.
That's a good. I didn't put that in here, but we can definitely talk about that. What do you think, Dave? You think he's a one?
Yeah, I think he's a one.
If he's a one, I want two ones. I want another. I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he's not. But
No,
why we
he's a
gotta be
one.
limited to a one and a two? Hell, look what the Bucks are doing. They got two ones.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with having another one. I understand why Steve Smith feels like he's not a full fledged one, but
He did he did say no. I don't think Steve Smith is bitter. I think he knows what he's talking about. He was a receiver, bro. So I don't know.
89's not flip flopping. 89 thought the kid had talent, and he hasn't seen enough from him.
He does. And he's
Like,
shown shit. He's shown. I think he's shown exactly what Steve Smith said he was gonna be. He said it. I mean, only thing he's walking back is that he's the second coming of himself. That's the only thing he's kind of
yeah,
walking
but
back. But everything else was true. He said he's the good route runner. He's a solid receiver. He had 1,000 yards receiving.
1,300.
1,300. Excuse me.
More,
That just
more,
that
more
just
than your
don't.
boy Kelvin ever had.
That just hey, chill, bro. Oh, chill, bro. Dave. Damn, Dave.
Look, man, you
Damn,
out here
Dave.
giving these cats fake narratives, and you'll probably continue to
Damn,
narrate once
Dave.
I disappear.
Dave came from the jugular right there. Shit.
I'm just here to help, man.
The touche. Touche. But yeah, that's
Nah,
yeah.
but
Nah, but
nah, I think
go ahead, Dave. My fault.
he ain't Steve Smith. Let's be clear. But he's a one. And all ones aren't going to be Steve Smith.
Yeah, I agree. But I definitely want somebody else to to be next to him, and I still think Curtis has a role in the offense. But we gotta load
But
up.
he ain't a one.
You gotta have weapons, man. You gotta have weapons.
Curtis ain't a one. Now, if he would have been dissing Curtis like that, I would have been like, yep. Because Greg threw some of them cats under the bus during the season when he was talking about people are more focused about the Instagram page than about trying to win these games and get this work in.
Smitty also had to clean up for Jake Delhomme. I'm just putting that out there. He had cleanup duty for Jake Delhomme because Jake was the most accurate passer in the world.
Listen, man.
That's
trying to bring
Dave.
Drake
That's
in.
Dave thinks Jake Delhomme is the GOAT, the greatest Panther of all time.
No, I didn't say that. Listen, man. I don't want to be turning this into a political podcast with all this fake news. All right, you need to out here. You need to put out. Stop this nonsense. Just that you're speaking out here.
Yo,
All right.
Dave thinks, boy, man, I remember a long time ago, Dave swore by Jake Delhomme though.
Jake's my guy, man.
Dave used to love Jake Delhomme, b. Like, where your 17 jersey at? Pull it out right now, because I know you got one.
Yo, I gotta go walk over there and find it. Yo, it's probably in the cabin. But let me tell you something about Jake, man. See, that's how you know I'm a diehard Panthers fan. Because pre-Cam, Jake was all we had. That was like the pinnacle.
Dave could have swore that Jake was Joe Montana out in these streets, the way he was talking about him.
Listen, man, I ain't say it was Joe. He was Jake. Jake had his ups and his downs.
Yeah, man.
Got us to a bowl.
Yeah. All right, man. But yeah, that's all
man.
that's all I got. That's all I got for
50 years from now, folks gonna appreciate Jake.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Just like we're gonna have to appreciate Cam than we do now too.
I definitely appreciate
We already got
Cam.
like a section of our fan base that's waiting for us to trade us behind. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right.
So
All right. So moving on. Dave. So Matt Rule spoke, and one of the big things, he spoke at the combine, his little combine presser, and he spoke about, the commitment to Cam and whatnot. 2 hours after Cam Newton said, "I want some commitment," um, and so I have a thought about, and you correct me if I'm wrong, Dave, but should we not be at a competitive advantage when it comes to the combine?
yeah,
Don't you think with all these college coaches, we should at least at least we've got some a relationship with some guys, and he's prepared and had to go against other guys. I'm sure he's scouted, he's recruited some guys,
yeah,
so we should be at a competitive advantage, right? Don't you think?
you should.
All right. So same with Joe Brady. Joe
Oh
Brady,
yeah,
yeah, dude, he coached the greatest offense in NCAA history, damn near.
I
Okay,
know.
or had part in, and he didn't coach it all, but so we should have a competitive advantage, okay, Dave?
Yeah, oh,
All
I'm
right.
with you, man.
So Dave, check this out. Check this out, Dave. There are currently 10 players uh, that are connected to Matt Rule that participated in the combine, Dave. You got 4 from Temple, and you've got 6 from Baylor. Okay, you got Sean Bradley, a linebacker from Temple, Harrison Hand, a cornerback from Temple, Matt Hennessy, offensive lineman who had a pretty good combine, by the way. He's an offensive lineman. I think he's a guard. And Chappelle Russell, who's also a linebacker from Temple. I think he coached them while he was at Temple. They are now seniors and graduating. Okay. Former Baylor guys that attended the combine, Dave. Um, Graylin Arnold, cornerback. Jamichael Hasty, who's a solid running back. He's probably a sleeper running back. Clay Johnston, a linebacker. James Lynch, a defensive lineman who can probably get real deep. He was the defensive player of the year in the Big 12. Take it for what it's worth. But he was the defensive player of the year at defensive lineman. And Chris Miller, safety, and Denzel Mims, a wide receiver. Denzel Mims, okay, I like the guy a lot, Dave. I like this kid a lot. Listen, he had a great combine. I'll talk about him later. But Dave, I like this man a lot. I have a feeling he worked his way up into the first round, potentially. If not first round, probably early second. And listen,
You
this
saying
this
you
is
want to take? Wait, stop,
no,
stop,
no, no.
stop.
Listen.
That's
Hold
enough.
on. Listen. I'm reaching. I'm not reaching, but I didn't mean to sound reaching, but I am. This is before. This is post combine, but pre pro day. Okay, so it's early. It's still early in the process. But man, I like Mims, dog. I like Mims a lot. I do like Mims, man, and I liked him before the combine, but his combine solidified it. Okay, um, he's a beast. Okay, so that's
Done a
just
video yet from him?
I haven't, but I will. I will do one. I had to chill this week. Uh, but he could be a early second round. If he's there with that second round pick, Dave, I'm probably taking him. He's too rich for my blood in the first. Uh, even even if we trade back and got an extra first round pick, too rich for my blood. But if he was there in the second, our second round pick, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I'd pull the trigger, second round, for Denzel Mims. But it's early. It is early. Pro days have not happened yet. Just as of right now. Okay. All right. So
Don't let Rule reach for him, bro.
that's why I'm putting this out there because we should have a competitive advantage, Dave. We should have a competitive advantage. We should know a lot of these guys. These guys came from college. We should have that advantage. Okay. So that's just Matt Rule, Dave. That's just Matt Rule. Okay. Let's add another 10. Let's add another
What's the
10
rate?
from LSU. From LSU's off just offense alone, Dave. All right, just offensive alone. Um, Joe Burrow, obviously, number 1 overall guy. Sadiq Charles, offensive lineman. Lloyd Cushenberry, offensive lineman, who's could play guard, slide in the guard. He played center at LSU. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, excuse me, running back. Justin Jefferson, running back. Damian Lewis, offensive lineman. Thaddeus Moss, tight end. Steven Sullivan, tight end. There's a lot of offensive firepower, and I'm almost positive we get one of these between the connections, between the connections of Joe Brady and Matt Rule. I'm almost positive we land at least one of those 20 guys. At least one.
That's fair.
I really like Jefferson too. I like Jefferson a lot. I
Probably
like
do too.
I like Jefferson a lot, and man, there's some talent, man. There's some talent. Daddy Smalls is hurt. I think he had a hamstring or something. Listen. I got stock up, stock down. We'll go through all those. But Dave, if you got to roll, you can roll. Whenever you're ready,
I'll roll
just
with
let
you
me know.
for now.
Okay.
I'm a
All right.
sucker for. I don't know how far you're gonna go.
This is
I'm
pretty
gonna
much
stick around.
where it stops before I get into stock up, stock down. But I just wanted to point that out with these guys because listen, I'm sure Joe Brady wants his guys, and then keep an eye on the guys that go undrafted. Okay, the undrafted guys. I think a guy like Steven Sullivan, the converted tight end. He's like 6'6", 2 something. Big tall number 10 right there. Converted wide receiver from wide receiver to tight end. He may go undrafted just because he's so raw. Keep an eye on him. I think we may pick him up as a practice squad player. If you get late into the draft, look at guys like Damian Lewis. You probably get Damian Lewis maybe third, fourth round. Sadiq Charles, those interior linemen. Excuse me, interior linemen. Especially if we trade off Trey Turner. Look at us to go after those interior linemen, especially Matt Hennessy. Matt Hennessy had a good solid draft as combine as well. So just keep an eye on these guys, man, because I think that connection we have an advantage. So just keep an eye on that, Dave. All right. I think that's all I had.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I'm gonna be pissed if we don't draft none of these guys.
I mean, but it's okay. So these guys are good. Like Mims is a really good player. You talk about there is some first round talent in those connections. Like Justin Jefferson, he worked himself probably into a first round grade. Joe Burrow's obviously first round. There's some really good talent, some early round talent, and then there's some guys that may be day 2, day 3 guys as well that you could probably get. Like Hennessy's probably a day 2 guy. Maybe I think he might have worked his way up. He could have worked his way up in the first. And why would you not want to draft a guy named Hennessy? I mean, come on now. But yeah, some guys, man. Just keep an eye on that. All right. So Dave, I got a special edition of Stock Up, Stock Down. Okay. I gotta go through these quick because it's a lot of them, and I got a special tune for you guys. It's gonna be a little bit extended, but it's a special tune. Okay. Whoops, wrong one. My bad.
That wasn't that extended.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Dave, I'm gonna try to go through this as quick as I can, Dave. Dave, I gotta go through these quick. Let me know if you feel me. Let me know if you feel me in these streets.
We're gonna shut our shit down, man.
Hey, it's all good. All right. Let's get it. All right. All right. Let's go. Let me turn this down a little bit. We're not off to a good start. All right. So Jalen Hurts. I feel like Jalen Hurts helped himself out a lot. Okay. He had the 40-yard dash for the quarterbacks, was fastest amongst his position. Measured at 6'1", 222 pounds. Got a nice little wingspan, nice arms, pause. And so I think he helped himself out a lot, especially in the throwing drills. Shout out to Jalen Hurts. He's a quarterback, okay? Let him live. I feel like we can get him late, 3rd round, something like that. Go ahead, Dave.
I could see us taking Hurts in this point, man. I could see a situation where we'll probably get him in the middle round, somewhere in the 3rd or 4th round. But he did. I heard that he had a pretty good combine, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, that's Jalen Hurts. So we just talked about Denzel Mims. Stock up for Denzel Mims. Again, he had one of the best contested catch receivers in the FBS last year. He had a 90.2 receiving grade on such plays. One of the 15 best in the country. Okay. That being said, he does need to work on his route running ability, and his hands might be a little shaky, Dave. He dropped 13% of his catchable targets over the last 2 years, so that's not good. But he had an excellent draft, Dave. Excellent draft. That 40 times crazy at 6'3", 438 is crazy. Okay, 4.38 is crazy. All right, so he's a beast.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I agree with you, man. If he's sitting there in the second round at 7 or 6, I think we're going to be at 6 or 5 in the second round, right? If he's sitting there that early, we got to take him.
I agree.
Got to take him.
I agree. All right, Justin Jefferson, another one. The man said he was going to shock the world in the draft, and that's what he did, Dave. He ran a 4.43, which was much faster than people expected, and he had a 37-inch vertical. He had, his I'm not gonna say that because that's stupid. But so I think he had the second fastest 40 amongst SEC receivers. So take that for what it's worth, which is absolutely nothing. But he had a great combine. Especially people were gonna question his speed, and he came out and showed that he could run. So shout out to Justin Jefferson. I like Justin Jefferson a lot. Okay.
He's probably gonna go in the first, right?
Probably worked his way into the first. Dave, they talking about 10 receivers in the first round, B. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot of receivers, a lot of really good receivers. He might not.
Yo, you're taking 10, dude. There's only 32 picks.
Fam, it's the receiver. It's
a third of the picks.
It's a bunch of receivers in this draft, Dave. All right, moving on. Chase Claypool, another one. Excellent draft. Okay, this man had an amazing draft, probably the best. Combine that you can ever have. Okay. 6'4", 238 pounds. A lot of the people say he's going to move to tight end. Okay, a lot of people say he's going to move to tight end. That could still be the case. But if he does move to tight end, he's going to be pretty dominant. Okay, so he's coming at kind of that Darren Waller type offensive weapon. Okay, he can make some things happen after the catch too. But Dave, just listen to this. Listen to his combine numbers, B. All right, at 6'4", 238 pounds, he's bigger than Cameron Wake, Dave. Bigger than Cameron Wake. He ran a 4.2 40. He's fast.
Whoa, stop.
4.2 40, bro.
I thought you were.
No, 4.4. Excuse me, 4.42.
About the damn same.
No, excuse me, 4.42.
One overall pick.
Excuse me,
Joe Burrow.
No, 4.42. Excuse me, 4.42. Excuse me, my bad.
Man.
But listen, 4.42, which is faster than Odell Beckham Jr. Dave. He's faster than Odell Beckham Jr. 4.42. 19 bench press reps. 19 bench press reps. Stronger than Jared Allen. Okay? 40-inch vertical. Jumps higher than Julio Jones. And a 10-foot broad jump. He's more explosive than Devin Hester, okay? My bad on the 4.42. It's a 4.2. It's a 4.42, excuse me. But yeah, man, amazing combine for Chase Claypool. Kind of was a later guy, third round. Probably worked himself up into the first, maybe second, maybe first. Excuse me. But yeah, man.
Did you take him with the second round pick?
I don't know about that.
No, you just do.
I know. I know what I told you. I know what I told you.
4.4.
I know what I told you. But I don't know yet. I don't know if I can do that. But moving on, Dave. I'm supposed to be getting my Chris Berman on. Y'all slowing me down. That's why I messed up the 40 time.
I'm
right?
trying to help you out, man.
Moving on. All right, Antonio Gandy Golden. So this dude, he was expected to come out and do some nice things. Didn't quite happen. We want to see this man. He came from a small school in Liberty. Didn't help himself much. I think he had a slower 40 time. I expected a little bit more, especially in the drills and stuff. I didn't see what I wanted to see out of Antonio Gandy Golden. So that's all I got for him. I just expected more from him. All right. Tyler Johnson. I wish Tyler Johnson he didn't participate. He didn't participate and says he says he's gonna participate in his pro day. Okay, he's gonna do his pro day on March 25th. I wish he would have participated because I like Tyler Johnson a lot. He's another guy that I like a lot. He dominated with Minnesota, but he didn't participate. So I got to give him a stock down for that. Jalen Reagor. I give him a stock down. I could have left him off this. Okay. But he did have the 40. He had a 42-inch vertical, which was tied for the highest. And he did have the highest broad jump. But then he had a slow cone drill. So the cone drill means a lot for these receivers. I wish he would have timed a little bit better. I'm nitpicking there. I'm nitpicking with Reagor, but I think I got some metrics that I'll go over next week to show you why he could still be a value pick. I still like Reagor, but I wish he would have I wish that cone drill would have came in a little bit better. Okay. All right. So moving on. T Higgins, bro. Broski. You gotta participate, B. Yo, he because of the grueling season, he didn't participate. He didn't participate in the combine because he needed some rest. Come on, B. You could have said something else, man. It's other Clemson players that participated, and what you hiding, fam?
That guy, yo, most of them other Clemson players ain't running the routes, but that man been running. That dude been running routes since the national championship, B.
I'm just
Played
saying.
more games than pretty much any other person.
I'm just saying what he hiding though.
Ran mad routes, B.
What he hiding, B?
Pro day, fam.
Nah.
Clemson's gonna have one.
They
you
are.
Know it.
No, I just wish.
Clemson.
I just wish he would. I wish he would have participated amongst all the other receivers, all the good receivers. You could have participated on an even playing field. You would have been straight. You would have been okay, man. I wish he would have participated, man. All right, so that's all I'm saying. Wish I would have. Yeah, I think the question. I know. I think he's questioning his speed. He probably wanna get his 40 time right. Okay, so I wish he would have participated. Okay, but if he falls past, if we can get another second round pick and he falls late in the second or he falls to the third, I'm taking him immediately. Okay, immediately. Hand it in, quick. Immediately. All right, moving on. Tight ends. So I can't pronounce this man's name, but he had a great combine. Okay, this tight end ran a 4.49, which is impressive at that size. Okay, 4.49 for him is great. He looked real fluid in the drill. Listen, these tight ends, man, they got exposed a little bit in some of these blocking drills. Listen, you could tell these dudes don't block in college because some of these cats was getting exposed on that sled. They couldn't get down and use the leverage for the blocks. But listen, this dude had a great combine. Okay. All right, Steven Sullivan. This is the dude I was talking about earlier from LSU. Converted tight end. He ran a 4.66 with a 36.5 inch vertical, 123 inch broad jump. So it means he has the athleticism, explosion. Hopefully, he can learn how to block because that's one thing he definitely struggled with, and he didn't do at all in college. So he's gonna learn how to block. Until then, he's gonna be a position, a package guy, and that's why he's probably gonna go undrafted. Okay. Or somebody's gonna probably take a shot on him, but he's definitely got some learning to do. But I think he helped himself. I think he helped himself at least getting in discussion to be picked. All right, Thaddeus Moss, another guy that did not participate. He had a Jones fracture when they were doing the physical, which sucks. So he has to undergo surgery. He's gonna be out some time. That sucks for him. No fault of his own, which is weird. Like, how do you just find out at the combine you got a Jones fracture, bro? Like that's crazy to me.
That tells you how great the medical staff is at LSU.
Maybe.
I'm just saying, like, think about it. You out here getting hurt, playing injured all this time. You played in the national championship game, like, and then all of a sudden you got a Jones fracture, B?
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know, man.
6 to 8 weeks.
I don't know, dog. All right, moving on. Mekhi Becton. This dude helped. This is a personal stock up for me because I was down on him. Okay, I was down on this cat, but at 6'7", 364 pounds, for this man to be able to run a 5.1 is insane. Okay,
I did see that.
That's
insane. I didn't watch so much combine, but I saw that.
My man ran a 5.1 and dropped the mic.
Stumbling.
Dropped the mic. Didn't do anything else, B. He's the heaviest player to run a sub 5.2 in a 40-yard dash since, take a guess. Dante Poe. Dante Poe, Dave.
Are you serious?
Yep.
I don't know if I want him now.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. So this dude helped himself out a lot. I think he showed how athletic he is, which is what I was knocking him for. I was knocking him for not being able to move at 6'7", but he definitely proved that wrong and probably worked his way into discussion of being the number 1 overall offensive tackle taken, which is impressive. It's impressive, okay? That's impressive. Shout out to Worths and Wills. They also had good combines, but I think he helped himself out the most, showing how athletic he is. Okay, so shout out to Makai, man. Helped himself out a lot. Other one, Ezra Cleveland. This is another cat that helped himself out a lot. He had a 7.263 cone drill and a 6'6", 11 pounds. That's crazy. He ran a 4.93 in the 40 and 111-inch broad jump. Okay, 30-inch vertical, also solid. So Cleveland could work his way up into the second round. Okay, which is crazy. Shout out to Ezra Cleveland, man. Had a really good draft. Combine. I keep saying draft. Combine.
It's fine. We know what you mean.
All right. So my man Cam Akers, I think he helped himself out a lot. Listen, I said this on the rankings when I was giving my top 5. I think this dude showed that he has he can hang with the top guys, the top running backs. Listen, he didn't have ish to work with at Florida State. He created everything himself. Offensive line was trash. I think now that he's been on a level playing field with everybody, I think he shows that he has the size, the power, and the speed to be an elite running back. Shout out to Cam Akers. He showed that in the combine. Okay. All right, moving on. Zach Moss. I expected more from Zach Moss. He gets a stock down from me. Listen, I think he had a hamstring injury, which kind of derailed him a little bit. But I thought he was gonna do really well, and it sucks that he had a hamstring injury. He's one of the bigger running backs, and I just wish he would have. I know he worked through it, and he still worked out even though he was injured. Probably shouldn't have done that, and I hope he redeems himself at his pro day. Just wasn't there. Okay, moving on. Dave, I know everybody's talking about Simmons and how athletic Simmons was, but Dave, this guy right here, Willie Gay, he ain't too far behind him, B. And this dude was a really, really, really late pick. Probably talking about 5th, 6th round. I think he worked himself into discussion.
I see what that film looking like, bro.
Yeah, no, I gotta look at the film. But Simmons got the 40. He got him by beat him in the 40-yard dash, but it wasn't by much. Listen, this dude does have some off the field issues to be worried about. I think he got he got an altercation with his own quarterback in practice, and he didn't play in the Music City Bowl. And he violated. I think he suspended 8 games in 2019 for some unspecified reason. But yeah, man, this dude tested out really well. Let me see if I can get you his numbers real quick. Let's see. He ran a 4.46 at a 39.5-inch vertical, 130-inch broad jump. So he's right there behind Simmons. Simmons ran a 4.39, 30-inch. His vertical's higher. He had a better vertical than Simmons, and Simmons got him in the broad jump by a nice amount. But yeah, man, he's athletic from an athletic perspective. He's not far from Simmons at all. Okay, so if you want to talk about Simmons, Willie Gay is in the conversation as far as athleticism. Now, this has nothing to do with film because I haven't seen it. This is strictly combine performance. Okay. All right, moving on. Listen, kill me if you want to. Derrick Brown, I got him on stock down, B. Listen.
Uh-oh.
I do. I got him on stock down. Listen. And this is why, because I feel like your boy Javon Kinlaw, who didn't participate. He did not participate though, and which I think was really smart on his part, because I think Derrick Brown may have just a little bit. And this is not like a stock down. I think Derrick Brown's still gonna go in the top 10. This is just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit of a stock down. And I think he leaves room for Kinlaw to maybe hop him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, okay? So
that means we would take him.
Maybe.
Right?
But listen,
Kinlaw passes him.
Maybe. I don't know. But listen, he posted one of the worst three cone times in NFL history, B, in 8.22 seconds. So, I mean, everything else was pretty cool. Like, he had a 5.16 40 and a 1.81. His 10-yard split left a lot to be desired. He had a 9-foot broad jump and a 27-inch vertical, which is pretty good for a big man. But that 3 cone is is a bit worrisome, and we'll talk about that next week as to why. Okay. But yeah, so just a slight stock down. This is not. Listen, he's still gonna go in
So
the top
so
10.
so so make sure I'm clear. You've beaten up a lot of players for not running the combine, but
No,
then
no. So here's the deal. That's a great point, Dave. I beat Kinlaw raised his stock when the Senior Bowl. His stock is so high. There's
it
no
was
point
not
for
worth the
him.
risk.
It's not worth the risk for him to. So I praise him for that. There's other guys like T. Higgins, for instance. The wide receivers are so deep. You have to separate yourself, and you should have participated to kind of make yourself more marketable.
Yeah,
That's my point. So Kinlaw, it's not a blanket statement. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, Kinlaw's gonna probably end up being the first one taken off the Senior Bowl.
it could be. It could
Telling
be.
you,
And listen,
especially now with that, Kinlaw about to be out here being a top 10 pick.
Derek Brown, his 2018 film is ridiculous. His 2019 film took a little hit, and I'm pretty sure the interviews asked him why. But his 2019 film was not as good. Okay, and so that three cone, I don't know, it's a little bit worrisome. But again, I still feel like it goes in the top 10. Okay, moving on, Dave. AJ Spencer. Listen, his film didn't speak out to me in the first place, but his combine damn sure didn't help out. His 10-yard split and the 40-yard dash sucked. And listen, as an edge rusher, a 5.04 in the 40 is eh. And then his three cone was solid, but he just didn't wow, especially for you to be rated as the top edge rusher. I just expected more from him. These edge rushers this year are nowhere near as what they were last year, Dave. I'm glad we got one last year, because if we needed one this year, we would have been hurting. Okay, I think he's gonna get passed up in the rankings as far as edge rushers go. I don't think he was that solid at all. That's Spencer. Okay, AJ Terrell. I think AJ Terrell helped himself out tremendously in the combine. Okay, he had a bad showing in the national championship game. He got torched pretty bad.
Oh, he did. He
Yeah,
got rocked.
he got torched, but he came back, ran a 4.42 in the 40, and that's a nice bounce back. He looked very fluid in the drills. So I'm happy for him that he got that bounce back, because this dude was in the discussions, top 5, cornerbacks before all that other stuff happened for the national championship game. And his stock took a huge hit, and he kind of worked himself back in there. Okay, so shout out to AJ Terrell, helped himself out a lot. And I think we could get a steal here with him if his stock doesn't go up too high. All right, moving on. C.J. Henderson is a track star, Dave. The track star, and he definitely damn sure proved it. He got top 10 finishes in the vertical and the broad jump, and Henderson definitely proved that he's. Listen, Henderson was good, but now we talking about top potentially number 1 cornerback discussion. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see what happens with Henderson. I think he worked himself up. Let me see if I can get his numbers for you. C.J. Henderson ran a 4.39. His broad jump was excellent. He benched 20 reps, so he's solid. Okay, definitely solid for sure. Shout out to C.J. Some are saying he's the best cornerback in the draft for sure. That's definitely being said. All right, moving on. Javelin Guidry, track star. Okay, we talking about world class speed here, Dave. Elite speed here, Dave. Excuse me. The man ran a 4.29, Dave. Not only that, the dude followed that up with a 21 reps on the bench, Dave. 21 reps, fam. There's probably defensive linemen that didn't put up 21 reps on the bench press. That's impressive, dude. That's extremely impressive. Okay.
7.43. Yeah.
Extremely impressive. So shout out to Udry. He had a really good draft. Really good combine. All right, moving on. Xavier McKinney, one of the top defensive backs. He kind of hurt himself in this one. He kept cramping up and I wanted him to solidify that top safety, take it from Del Pitt maybe. Didn't quite do it. I think the cramping hurt him a little bit. Maybe he can redeem himself in his pro day. Okay, maybe he can redeem himself because his numbers weren't quite there. Okay. Um, Moving on, Stanford Samuel, my man's from Florida State. I expected a little bit more from him. Didn't quite do it. Cass was already writing him off as a safety before the combine, and he damn sure didn't do anything to help himself to improve that. He didn't do well. Okay, didn't test well at all, and he's probably gonna be moved to a safety. Um,
I commend you, man.
what for ragging on these
That's a,
dudes?
no, the Florida State bias did not show, and I appreciate
Oh
that.
man, my Florida State bias left when they hired Taggart. Man, now after they hired Taggart, it was all systems go from slander. All right, so now that he's gone, maybe I have to put the bias back in, but I gotta see what they got. Gladney did good too, but I only got so many people to go through. All right, but that's it. That's all I got, Dave. That's all I got. That wasn't the fastest 2 minutes, but it's the quickest you're gonna get from me. Okay, that's the quickest you're gonna get
Yeah,
from me.
you did in about 15. Ain't too bad.
15. I had a lot of dudes to go through, man. I think Gladney had a good draft. I mean, I keep saying draft. Good combine. Um, again, this was not a end all be all list. Okay, this is guys because of course Simmons had a hell of a draft. This was not to point out guys that had the best draft. This is to point out guys that helped themselves from a draft position perspective, okay? Who helped themselves out the most? And Simmons, he was already the number one guy. Could he have moved himself up into a top five? Maybe, but he was already the top guy in the position, so I felt like I didn't need to do a slide on him. And plus, you already know what was up, okay? So that's all I got, man. That's all I got. Dave, real quick, do you want to do a mock, or you don't want to do a mock? You want?
I already stayed here longer than what I
I
was
know
supposed
that's what I'm
to.
saying, but it's 7 more minutes. You think we can get through a quick one? We can get through a quick
Yeah,
one, Dave.
get it done in 5.
Okay, we'll go through a quick mock because I can't open up the phone lines. Dave was supposed to be going a long time ago. And listen, I'll tell y'all what the show is gonna be. But I feel like I'm rushing. I apologize, but it's a lot to get through, and we ain't got that much time. I can't hang out all night.
Well, we
So
gave him over an hour.
we did give
I
y'all over an
don't.
hour, an hour. So let me see. Let me pull up a draft here. Hold on one second.
I'm not gonna get fired. That's the least of my concerns.
They government employees don't get fired. You gotta do something real egregious.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get fired.
It ain't that
They'll
ain't
move me to do something else.
right.
But even that, I'm not. That ain't gonna happen. I don't anticipate it at least. But I've been surprised. I
All
mean,
right,
I've gone on vacation and come back to be on a new project. So I've seen things happen.
let me all right. Let me see. All right, let's get it. We gotta go through this quick because I'm not about to sit up here all night and debate with y'all. So I need to see names quick. All right.
I can't see anything, so you got to go ahead and roll with it.
You should be able to see it now. You should. Y'all can see my screen,
I
right?
see it now, but
All right, a little behind.
I'm watching the video, so it's gonna be a little bit behind.
All right. And I'm not gonna trade just for the sake of time. Not this one. All right. So I'm gonna start the draft. Let's see. All right, Dave. So we got Derek Brown. Let me make this bigger so y'all can see. Whoops. So we got Derek Brown, Tua, Isaiah Simmons, CeeDee Lamb, Mekhi Becton,
Tua fell.
Tua fell. Tristan
Take
Wirfs.
Tua.
Dave, come on, man.
Take Tua.
Simmons,
Take Tua, bro.
not Tua. Y'all want me to restart because Tua's here? I'll restart it. Y'all don't think that's
Restart it.
realistic? I'll restart it since y'all. That's probably not realistic. I'll restart it.
Take Tua. Take Tua is the right answer.
I'm not doing trade downs just for the sake of time. I'm not doing trade downs because of the sake of time. All right, that's not realistic. I think let's try that again real quick.
If Tua's there, we got to take Tua, guys. I stand. I said a lot of crazy things about what we need to do in 7, but believe you me, if Tua's sitting there at 7, we're taking Tua, and Cam ain't coming back after 2020.
All right, Tua went to the Chargers. Tua went to the Chargers this time around, which I think is more realistic. So we got Derek Brown.
Browns probably gonna. Ooh,
Derek
I
Brown,
think I'd probably take Wilkes, man.
Wills, Wirfs, Becton. So we have our pick of the litter offensive lineman.
Where's my boy? Where's my
J-
boy at? Where's my Clinley?
Kinlaw, he's 16.
Ken Law. Oh dang, he's ranked 16. Y'all want to take Becton, huh?
So y'all want don't so so Wills, Wirfs, we got our pick of the litter. They're
Take
saying Becton.
Wills.
I'm seeing Becton, man. Becton or
Take a
Wills.
lineman. Take a offensive lineman.
I'll take Becton. How about that? I'll take Becton.
All right. Take Becton.
Becton. Becton it
Take
is.
Becton so we keep moving. Keep it rolling.
I took Becton. I don't think. Okay, so next up we got T. Higgins. Denzel Mims is there, Dave. Jonathan Taylor, Mims,
Oh, we gotta take Mims.
Edwards Hilaire,
We gotta take Mims.
Trevon Diggs, Peoples
I'm not
Jones.
arguing this. We're taking Mims. Gotta take
Let's.
Mims, bro.
All right, hold on. Let me just see who was. I want to see edge rusher. I'm not impressed with this edge class at all. Linebackers, Willie Gay, 75. We can wait on him. Um, Mims or Diggs.
Mims.
All right. Uh, all right. Mims it is. I'm going Mims. I'm going Mims. Baylor Connect. Willie Gay just went. Shit. That's what I was going. That's what I was going for in the third. Um, you got Jalen Hurts, Zach Moss,
Well, since we
Sadiq
take
Charles.
quarterback,
I like Sadiq Charles here for. Oh, we already got a tackle. Uh,
yo, take the quarterback. Let him sit a year.
who's? Let me see the inside defensive lineman. Hamilton. These are. Duggar. I'm seeing Duggar. We need a corner. We do need a corner actually. Let me see for corner. Let's see corner. Jordan Elliott. I'm seeing corners. I'm seeing Jordan Elliott. What y'all thinking?
Hurts. Hurts.
Dave says Hurts.
Hurts. Unless you're ready for the Will Greer show in 2021, you better take Hurts. I know y'all want to go corner and all that, but y'all gotta start thinking about the quarterback situation.
All right. So Dave says Hurts. I'm going Hurts.
Look, man, I'm trying to prepare you for what Honey might do, so I'm here to help.
I'm with you, Dave. Dang it. Ezra Cleveland went. Shit. Chase is here. We could have got Chase. Edwards Hilaire, Van Jefferson, and Meek. I don't know who Meek
Claypool's out
Roberts.
there. Claypool's sitting there, bro.
We got a wide receiver, Dave. That's where we messed.
So
That's where we messed up. Get another tackle. I'm seeing
you get your boy
I'm
Akers.
seeing the tight end though. I'm seeing that tight end.
I'll get your boy Albert Oguwigenam. Albert OK. That's what his nickname gonna be if he gets drafted.
Albert.
Albert OK.
Albert. Okay, that's funny. Let me see interior offensive lineman. Let me get Damian Lewis here. Let me get Damian Lewis in at guard. I think I'm going Damian Lewis.
That's fine.
Shoot. There's a lot of good. It's a lot of good value right here in the fourth. All these daggone running backs fell, B. So I'm thinking. So let's. How about we get Claypool and move him to wide receiver. I mean, move him to tight end. That's what I
Do that
did.
too.
That's what I
I'm
did.
for that
I
too.
went with it. I went with it, Dave. We drafted Claypool. Claypool moved him to tight end. That's the plan. Too
All
good of
right,
a
I'm
value
rolling.
right
I'm
there.
rolling with you.
Too good of a value right there. All right. Let's see. Oh, now we could have got the real tight end right there. Cephas, inside offensive lineman from Georgia, Solomon Kinley. Woo, that's a big boy. All right, what y'all thinking? Let me go to all real quick. I'm thinking this interior offensive lineman right here. Oh, we ain't got no corners, Dave. We need a corner too. We need a lot.
Rabbit corner in the next round.
We can get the Harrison Hand of Lamar Jackson. They're saying he too big to play corner. 6'2". All right. I think I'm gonna go with the interior offensive lineman from Georgia. All right, and I think this is. I think I'm gonna go with the Baylor Connect. Oh, he ain't here. Oh, he not edge. He in defensive line. Go with the Baylor Connect. Oh, where'd he go? Somebody got him. I was gonna get Lynch. Oh, we could have got Harrison Bryant. Dang, he fell. Oh, that's the Atlanta. What y'all thinking? I don't know none of these cats to be honest with you.
Just take somebody. Take a position of need.
We didn't get a
Take an
linebacker.
interior
I
defensive
don't.
lineman because we didn't take one.
Uh, yeah, we didn't get a linebacker either, day. Jacob
Take a
Phillips.
linebacker. Take Phillips.
I take Phillips. We could. I could have got Tanner Muse. That's right. I forgot about him.
All right. Dang, we're still doing this draft.
Yeah,
This
go
draft
ahead.
ain't over yet.
Go ahead, Dave. You can bounce if you want to.
All right. I'm
Stanford.
out.
All right, Dave's gonna
Because I
drop.
got.
We can't see you anyway.
All right.
All right,
Y'all
Dave.
have fun.
All right. And I'm gonna pick up Stanford Samuels for the hell of it. Florida State. My picks. Let me see. I'm gonna save this one. 2.0. I'm gonna do a 2.0. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna run that back. I don't really like the results of that one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like the results of that. I'm gonna run one back one more time, and then I'm gonna get out of here. It's okay. I just wish I would have addressed linebacker. I wish I would have addressed corner. And I probably could have waited. I could have waited on the thing I'm seeing is I could have waited on receiver. I like Mims, but I fell in love there. I didn't have to do that. So I'm gonna get y'all another one. Give me 1 second. I wasn't a fan of that one. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I saved it though. I had a mean draft this past weekend, um, and I like that one a lot. All right. So here's what we got. We got Simmons, Derek Brown, Becton, Wirfs, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. We went offensive line the first time around. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna pretend and go Simmons because I think realistically, if that were to happen, I think we take Simmons. But just hang tight, hang with me, hang with me. All right. So Kenneth Murray's there. I like this pick a lot. I'm not gonna go wide receiver. I learned my lesson. I think some good wide receivers are gonna drop. So I'm thinking interior. I like Cushionberry a lot because if we get rid of Trey, but it's a slight reach. So I'm gonna think. Let me go into. I like Hennessy a lot too. I'm liking either of these two. I do like that linebacker too. Man, this is a tough, but I can get Hamilton. All right, so I'm gonna hold off on interior defensive lineman. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna go. Okay, I think I'm gonna go Murray. I'm gonna go Murray at the linebacker. Oh, I just no. Why did I do that? I'm tripping. I just drafted damn Simmons. I'm gonna restart that one. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I'm not double dipping a linebacker. I didn't realize what I just started. My bad. I messed that up. I messed that up. I messed that up. My bad. My fault, peeps. So I'm gonna go Simmons just to stay consistent. Just stay consistent. I messed that up. My bad, man. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. I messed that up. My fault. My fault. So Simmons, and then I'm gonna come back around. So Jordan Love is still there. Mims. So this interior defensive lineman Blacklock is there, which I like a lot. A lot of the wide receivers are gone this time around. So I'm thinking Blacklock right here. I'm thinking Blacklock. Or you can go Naang. Um, I don't think I'm gonna go quarterback this time around because I think Cam's gonna be around. I'm between those two too. I'm between Blacklock and Naang, and I think I'm gonna go Blacklock right here. All right, let's see what we got in the third. In the third, Willie Gay is there. Hurts. I'm not messing with that one again. I might have to go Sadiq. It's a bit of a reach, but I might need to go Sadiq. We got the LSU Connect. I don't know if any of these guys are Isaiah Wilson, another 6'7" cat. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking in the third? Thinking the Clyde, not Clyde. I'm not taking Clyde in the third, but I'm thinking I'm going tackle here. I'm thinking Sadiq, man. Oh, I can go. Oh no, we got. So I think I'm gonna go Sadiq, man. Oh, so y'all saying cornerback? Okay, let me see corners. Cornerback two is a bit of a reach right here, but I'm gonna hear y'all out. See, I thinking Hall, trenches. Y'all saying trenches. So I'm gonna go Hall. I'm gonna go Hall here. I'm hoping. I'm hoping your boy falls to the fourth, which is not gonna happen. Oh, Ezra Cleveland. No questions asked right there. Going Ezra. That's a steal right there in the fourth. That's a steal right there, B. Steal. And I'm gonna be able to get one of my wide receivers. Probably. Colin Quintez, Tyler Johnson, Michael Pittman. There's still some good wide receivers here. I ain't tripping. Pittman. Pittman. I'm seeing Pittman. Uh, Hennessy and Cushenberry are gone. They second, third round picks. Where's Pittman at? I saw him. I like Tyler Johnson. I really like Tyler Johnson, but I'll go Pittman. I'll go Pittman. I'm with that. Colin Johnson. He's just a big body. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I like that. Let me see. Oh, I could have got Juwan Jennings too. Um. Ooh. AJ Dillon looking mighty scrumptious in the what fifth? I might take AJ Dillon B. Yeah, thinking Dillon. I like Dillon, man. A slight reach. This is the sixth round though. I might take Dillon, man. They're saying look at the tight ends. I don't know, man. I don't. I might that. I take Steven Sullivan in undrafted free agency. So we have a wide receiver though. Guard. Let me see inside. Inside. I don't know about any of these guards. I think I'm gonna go Dillon B. AJ Dillon, who had an excellent draft. He should have been one of my stocks. He should have been up there. I'm going Dillon, and I'll tell you why later. And next week we're gonna deep dive into some potential um, value picks, and we're gonna talk about combine performance and how it correlates, and how those drills correlate to an extended career in the NFL, and um, what drills actually correlate to having a solid career. And we'll talk about that next week. We'll talk about that next week. But I think it's some good steals. We can identify some steals in that process. Um, I'm taking Lynch. Lynch all day with the Baylor Connect. With the Baylor Connect, we got two connections in this draft from one from Baylor, one from and one from LSU. Ooh, I kind of like this draft. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this. The only I like this draft. I like this one better than the other one, to be honest with you. The only thing I don't like is we don't, I would have liked to have gotten a guard somewhere. And I'm thinking I don't know where I would have got him, but I like this draft. I like this draft a lot. Yeah, yeah. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Shout out to my like peeps out there. Let me go back. All right. But yeah. So next week I like this draft. So next week we're gonna go over identifying potential steals in the draft, how their combine performance correlates to what they're gonna do in the NFL, and I got some good metrics for y'all. I'm working on it now, and hopefully we'll be able to have a good show next week. But shout out to Dave. I know he had to leave early, but shout out to Dave for being able to hop in. I apologize for being late. Uh, but yeah, look for some more draft videos. They're gonna be coming up on some of these guys that we identified. Um, and we'll get to it, man. Hey man, listen, I appreciate y'all joining me. Again, I apologize for being late. Uh, but I'll holler at y'all. I'll holler at y'all on the next one, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe. We got some good content coming. Um, and I'll holler at y'all, okay? Thanks for watching. Peace out.